Hello everybody and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Well, last time we acquired Palgina, something like that. I don't know. She's a paladin like me. And also a godlike there. She's blessed with feathery head. I'm a little unsure how that is. And otherwise we also dealt with that merchant, right? Talked to the ambassador. Make the deal with the mafia or house them on whatever they are. And now we're going to the catacombs like I actually promised you. There, without also me walking around all of the city to get there. Yeah, we skipped that part, okay? Also skipped there how I messed around here trying to sell everything, getting armor and equipment for everyone, trying to make them as good as they can be. Yay! And they probably aren't so good either way. Oh, here we are. Did initiate. Another soul I have to read. Oh, here we go. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of his soul lingering, a stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you near, without warning, the soul hurries toward you as though you were a solitary light in the dank gloom of this place, come to usher it away. Its essence invade your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deeper into catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, heading to a room built around a statue of a figurine wearing a robe much like yours. Others await, clothed in hoods and shadow. Ahead is another figurine, dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabbed the other figurine. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with a troll. The panic pondering through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing, and its clothes are shredded. Okay, so there are trolls in here we have to worry about. Great! That shouldn't be any problems, right? Anyone in here? Yeah, that's not a troll, that's just a lesser black goose. That's nothing. Like, we barely have to worry about them at all. But there's a big one also, great. That's wonderful. Oh, they... Everyone was confused when the lesser black goose died in one hit from everyone.
Let's go!
Like really, it went way too easy there, like what? Why aren't they attacking? Apparently they die. This has no figurine around, so I guess this isn't the room they were looking for, this isn't a temple. Oh! That's something. Oh, what's this? Peridot. Yeah, I bought those, so they're all gems or whatever. Things that even look like Regenians that I could get my hand on, but still I cannot enchant them. And here I guess more... oh, the Swedish chef. That's also one of the Muppets, right? I'm sure. But I guess here more Kickstarters, right? Let's see what's here. Oh! 99 silver. 99 silver on the grave. No. So... ooh. Still... oh! That's a troll! And that's a noose. Nothing to worry about there. But the troll... we have no idea how strong it might be. It might be quite a bit of a hassle. I'm not too sure. And there we have those. But we still need to deal with the troll first, I feel like. You, use your flame strike. Yes, you have that. Do we have anything else we want to use? You might want to use this one. Oh.
I shall deal.
Oh fuck, dude, they all come from me. But we have the wolf, so the wolf can actually attack that because the rest of the melees... well, they're blocking the way for him, so no one can really... oh, no, don't run! God damn, it's game. And now these two are stuck there. My new paladin friend. What's this with? Ituma. I have no idea. That sounds like something Eskimo-like, maybe, right? Am I totally wrong? Oh, troll skin on the ooze here. But apparently the looting went that far away. So if the troll was here, I would feel like We probably had to go over here to get to that room, right? Like down these stairs into a deeper, darker place of the catacombs like this. Sporling. Oh. It looks pretty harmless, which means I think it will poison us all and be way too overpowered. Just me. Oh, no. Don't let the troll reach us. The back row, okay? And of course it does. It does anyway. No, actually you can attack the trolls to do that and use your flame strike. No, I said you. I'm going to use this one because that burns a lot of... Actually, let's use the ulting hand because that will split over to all the other things also. Wait, I thought you could reach in between there, but apparently not. It is chaos! Everything is chaos. There we go, can everyone attack that one maybe? Except you, Alyssa, you focus on the troll at the moment. The troll is dealt with. And everyone attack that now. While you also summon the Phantom of. And you just heal, because he's getting a little bit low. And why are you two fighting over the rest? Oh. Everyone, I mean I tell everyone to attack the bot, I don't want you running away, so you attack that one, sure. Well, it didn't really matter because you were prone anyway. Things are going easy, the trolls are a lot easier than I thought until the dog dies. You died like a dog, but you're a fox. So really, oh. And the last one, and they dealt with. Not too hard. I mean, our little wolfie died, but still. Dank spores. Wonder if that's what can that. Probably used for some kind of crafting, right? Or enchantment or whatever. So, oh, you are big one. No. Looks like that's. I want my pyramid so I can. Yeah. No, I didn't want like that. I just wanted you all to. Oh, and you also, Wolfie, doggy, fox. It's a fox, and I have no idea what it say. I see. Is it poisoning us all there? No, it didn't. No idea. It was way too easy. I guess that was supposed to have been pulled with the rest of the group, but it didn't. And therefore it was now really easy. Oh, another. Initiate, the one that was first to grab, I would guess, and another troll. Stop trolling me! Oh, they are ranged, that's why. Oh shit, what's happening now? What is that you're getting? Oh, frightened, you're only frightened. Maybe I should get him to use that spell. He has a spell that does so you don't get frightened. Why are you having your back turns? Why are they actually running also? That's really irritating that they did. Yes. No, Foxy. Oh wait, they're becoming enemies, that's why. No, I see them. Luckily they don't attack others, our friends or whatever. So maybe they wasn't terrified because of, you know, these, but rather because when he sings, creatures become terrified. That would make sense then. Yeah? It also would make these a little harder enemies than I first seemed like. There, and the troll skin, wonderful.
Got it.
Now, are we getting closer to the temple or not? That's always a good question. If you're getting closer to goal. Ah! I see light!
I can do
Open, sesame! And the door was open. To meet human skeletons. You. Step back. Otherwise, no. There we go. Stand there, blocking the way. Unfortunately, we're blocking the way for our melee characters, because we have some of them also now. So really, you change to your blunderbuss. Although most seems to already be dead, so that was a waste of time, I guess then. Can we get? Here we go. Some bad shields, some bad swords, and a warbow.
Sure.
Oh! More. A wizard!
Sure.
A skeleton wizard! Your spells won't save you when we come directly to attack. Oh. Wonder if he has a grimoire. That could be useful if he has any good spell and you don't. No wonder he didn't cast any spell, though he didn't have any. And fighter, and then this place should be cleared. More or less, right? Oh no. No, you can shoot also there, good.
That's it.
And it's down. What do we have here? It's Pearl. Useless, more or less. Oh, another Swedish chef? Really? No. Once upon a time there was a monster called Mr. Apple Eater. Could eat tons of apple and emptied all the trees in the realm of the Princess Sigrun. Maybe he's still out there. Okay. I have no idea what that means. Anything of it. Oh! More loot. Gold. Gold. I found gold! I found gold! No. Oh! Fine scale arm. And more of those. I mean, someone would maybe look at through them all to just see, yay, look at all these that helped make this game, but I'm not like that. I don't care that you helped made it. Oh, yeah, I'm a horrible person like that. Can I go in here in this room also? I wonder though, even if we're on the right. I mean, the trolls, the other initiate on the ground, it says like this should be the right way, but they also mentioned that they were working toward a darker place of the catacombs, right? Am I totally wrong? Oh! Here we have someone. Aaron. This small or lean man appears to have pulled together some crates and scraps of cloth to make a rather sorry-looking little camp. The thick fur on his limbs is matted and his clothing smeared with blackening grime. He looks startled as you enter, his eyes widening in alarm.
Hail, traveler.
After a moment, however, he smiles weakly. Hello there. Wasn't expecting any visitors down here in these parts. He glances around the dim room. What are you doing down here? Aaron grimaces. I've been a little down on my luck lately. Didn't have anywhere to stay, so I thought I'd come down here. Nobody pokes around in the catacombs much. Not until you anyway. Survival, stealth, or in. Hello, any one of you that actually have the survival or stealth skill, can you tell me why this isn't working? Ah, goddammit, so apparently I don't. Yes, let's. Anything else I can do for you? What can you tell me about these catacombs? Aaron smiles warily. Haven't explored too much of it, to be honest. Gotten lucky finding this little corner of it, but let me think. Well, the canals there, that's Durance canal. Goran was the dwarf that planned the whole thing. It runs up to the arm that gives spill out into the sea there. Otherwise, it's just a lot of bones. They are the warrens for people that couldn't afford it, but it's all flooded now. The fancier folks, they have their own resting places down here, drier places. The ducks of the drywood are down here actually, if you want to pay your respects. Why are you down? I cannot learn anything about it either way. Ah. The smoldering fire is strewn with the meager remains of recent meal, fish bones, a mouldering rind of cheese and a blackened bread crust. A wobbly little tent is barely standing. Oh, chest! Yeah, steal from this. The queen that wasn't still is. Isn't this about Woodka? Our first diviners. Oh shit, this is long. Yeah, it's Woodka. I'm just gonna say it then. I'm not 100% but still very sure. Ah, camping supplies. Which I cannot carry. So, let's rest for now. Then I can carry it. Yay! That's you effective! Effective, what's that? Oh. What? Wait, why did also the wolf take damage? Was it You awake to see Durance, his staff held in both hands before him. A flame flickers at its top, casting long shadow across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps it is awaking from sleep, or a trick of the light, but it seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff, he seemed to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings glow thinly red, like though the cracks of heat-soft wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edge of his staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching tickly where his hand clutches the wood, pulsing as if heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles, and spiral again until they are arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent. And then, suddenly, there's a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you are waking again to see Durance in the same place, still holding his staff, but he's solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or reacted to what occurred. Okay, I want to take this camping supply first, but... Sure, Durance, where are you? Which is... Sagni... Oh, there. Durance. Yeah,
What?
Yeah, you come over to me, that was so student.
What?
Oh, that's how you do it. I have no idea. What was she say now? I need it. I have a question I want to
If
ask.
doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
Okay. Macaron, yeah, I saw something strange. You were sitting by the fire and I saw a great light from your staff.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a flash like an explosion. A rushing of air, incredible bright. Nothing about the circles and the spirals of him being incorporeal. Just a flash of like an explosion.
It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
Ooh, the Godhammer. Thor's hammer? Mjolnir? Is it Mjolnir?
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
Okay. What do you know about it?
It brought the Saints' War to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Eothas overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Eothas of it.
No. I'm trying to read here if it means knocked a god totally down from his godhood and this is it, or if it's just there overstepped and reminded us. I have no idea.
You saw its light because I helped shape it,
that's why.
give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
You helped build the Godhammer. So why are we struggling in these battles if you made a weapon that defeated a god? Tell me about that.
There were 12 of us.
Okay, 12
We
then.
fashioned the weapon, crafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now.
Oh, so that wasn't the black tree root?
It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who had come to stand on the bridge to stop Aethys.
Shadow of the 12, well, wasn't that those 12, but sure.
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were 12 shadows cast, 12 faithful of Margren, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer.
Durance rests his staff in front of him, and the flame atop it curls for a moment, the light flaring slightly, in splits into rings of flame one after the other until a dozen is met.
As 12 held Aethys fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall.
Then it blossoms brightly once and resumes its candleliness. Intensity. In the aftermath, the shadows seem sharper in the vicinity, as if they have edges and you blink to clear your vision. Durance is still staring at the tiny candle-like flame intently.
Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Margaret.
Durance frowns and moves his gaze from the staff. Sheriff. Well, the others probably died there. He's the only one surviving and he expecting to soon also die, right?
Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence.
Oh.
The connection we once shared with Margaret.
Oh.
After the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same.
Now I see.
It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory, being welcomed, there was silence, within and without.
So the goddess here that helped you to shape the Godhammer, that gave you your visions, the guidance, just went silent. Got the connection? You got damned, Durance!
Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Margaret was pleased by what we had done.
But weren't you I thought you were guided by her. Why is that?
The world is broken. The wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god.
Perhaps.
Crossing two gods.
Oh.
Even as Margaret shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance. Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Margaret's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
Okay, so what did you do?
I remembered Margaret's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel? Like a mortal?
Oh. So you become mortal, that was said, like I first thought you might be like, yeah, I was knocked down by the Godhammer, yeah, no, I'm more humble, but apparently not. But still, we have someone out there that might be.
As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees, wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Margaret at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
Okay, and what happened when you returned to Ashfall?
The road to Ashfall is long. Gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried.
So your real name isn't actually Durance. Oh, good to know.
Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that, or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and...
You feel as if God has betrayed you? Do you feel as if you betrayed your God? So you can either feel ask if or confirm that you feel as your God have betrayed, or you feel like you betrayed your God. She left him silence, but maybe she did. One!
There is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. To be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits.
Oh.
I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests. Did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god through actions. I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. A relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory.
Oh, yeah. World has changed then. Maybe things didn't went out for the better after killing a god. Yeah, certainly will be different. Goddess has shut you out for it, exactly what you deserve. Oh. Why is the passionate one always so cruel? It never feel like it's so poor of you. Now I can see why you call your goddess a whore. She yielded you and you still pine for her. Oh. The purge what wasn't what Merjan said. Yeah, sure. Sweat collects in the sooty creases of his forehead and runs down his ruddy cheeks. It drips from the tip of his nose. His mouth moves, but his utterance makes no sound. He's, for once, at a loss. Feeling your gaze, he quickly composes himself, wiping his forehead with the back of a dirty hand.
Huh? Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own.
Oh.
Of course, by that time you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durance taught.
Okay. I'm a little confused. Worship what? Is it? Durance glares at you, and staring into his eye gives you a feeling of peering over the edge of a great cliff.
You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it.
Well, why do you lash out if that would be true? Besides, if it's burned, it can burn again. Actually, it's more or less saying that if you have burned something before, it hurts like much more worse when you burn it again. Happen at oh. I guess there are many more exploration I can do here with the question, but we're gonna take that for another one. So goodbye Durance, and goodbye you viewers. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you never wanna miss a video, then subscribe.
No problem.
So otherwise, see you next time, and until then, goodbye.